dive to an extent. Galio goes on in, I take it back. You have got Jarvan going in, Bat Signal, and Besser over the top of it. These are two quite matched drafts to get the combo down. But I actually think TT with the mid-jungle can theoretically be a bit more proactive with this game. Okay, Aki, good spell shield. Flash from Angel. Palkia is flashing on forwards. TT coming on to defend. Aki still dies, but it's still a 3v3 in the river. Damage onto Angel. Charm goes wide. Man, despite the priority, EDG squad, Xiaohao, Angel, Palkia, all really good. Keep your eyes on them. Xiao in particular having a really good split. Palkia for having basically debuted the split, really, really good. 1XL on the other side, very, very solid. Though Feather, I think, as well, has done a good job as a support. In comes the Galio ult, though. But TT just sort of back away. So Galio ult kind of wasted there. Not even any summoners or ult split. And that'll be Dragon for Thundertalk. Rejig how the roster was going to work. Come into split 3 and struggled to start with. Started to find a little bit more consistency again. Oh, Palkia. Ow! Oh, that Leona, I think, is going to have a bad time. We've just been praising the guy, but that's an unfortunate face check. Was not expecting the Scion to be in there and will die. Gonna donate that kill over to Hoya. Jhin doesn't fit their melee heavy comp. So Jhin does. So this is the thing. We've seen a lot of Jhins do this because Jhin can sit 30 You'll miles. Have to give up Varus for whatever reason. Most teams just pick Jhin into it. And basically because you can just deal with the lane, okay? You can match Dirk for Dirk. You've got a lot of combo setup in a 1v3. Good charm interrupts the flag and drag. In comes the paranoia. Ult out of the cataclysm. Aki's going to go on in. And actually, Feather's coming as well. Xiaohao's not having fun. Really good combo. Aki will trade. Magnet Storm after. Setup didn't get a reset. The other's got no mana. Flash out of the Solar Flare. Varus now coming on in. Galio ult away as the TP's coming on in. EDG. What is this? Public execution. Damage onto the Ahri. They get away with it regardless. What is that? 2 for 1. Good work from EDG, though. That was bloody awkward. I saw that TP coming. I thought, oh no, they've left it. But Ahri didn't get the ult reset. Didn't get any mana back. Had nothing left to work with. So despite what looked like a really good collapse from TT, Ahri couldn't play. Gets feat of warfare for EDG. Hoya actually losing out to the Galio now. Angel can't quite get the solo flash out from Hoya. Ahri slightly behind the Galio is a bit frustrating. Not really led to all that much here. Note the Varus being ahead of the Jhin. Kind of expected. Varus tends to get a 10 CS lead, whatever the matchup, because he's just very obnoxious at this point. The moment he gets Ghost Blade, everyone has to be aware of his poke combos. Dragon started. Everyone's coming on over. Palkia needs to be in danger. As the Deadly Flourish Solar Flare combo into a wonderful taunt. Will likely get traded back. Flash away setup gets the kill and the reset. They'll turn it around as Galio and Leona die on. Has to cancel the curtain call. As Hoya keeps ZDZ away from the play. 3v2 setup. Steps on forward trying to get a chunk onto that one. Flag and drag though. Setup getting in danger. Gets knocked out. Overplays. Cataclysm coming on down. Piercing arrow though onto the Jarvan. Leaves him very low. Can anyone play for this dragon anymore? But that was very disrespectful from Setup. Had one last charge. The other one to get some value. But that one sucked. The problem is 1XN is still full HP. And can just kill this Jarvan. TP back in. Scion is joining. I don't think EDG can keep playing this. Angel has TP as well. Dragon 1 by Xiaohao. What about the play afterwards? Hit by the Halo Arrows. Does not kill the Jarvan. Public execution to the backline. Galio's got ultimate. Hero's entrance. Flash out from 1XN. Feather now trying to get him forward. As Angel looks for the Winds of War. Can't get it as Aki forward stepped it. But there is a shield around. Taunt Hoya in a 1v4 goes down. And EDG just play the extended fight better. Setup. How could you ruin that by getting yourself killed with that ult charge? It should never have been close after the 2 for 1. Game for EDG. Though 2-0-2 for Arn. He's in a really good spot this game too. Herald to work with. This is going to be feats of strength, I think, for EDG, unless TT can find their way in. They've got Paranoia to work with. Everyone's roaming on down. Vision control in the river, though, is very EDG's favored. Down to 6k HP is the Dragon. ZDZ on the flank angle. 1xN kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. Xiaohao back of the pit. Unknown right now. Setup also looking for an angle. Goes on in. Gets a massive jump on a Xiaohao. Forces the Flash to get out of the orb of deception. Paranoia to the backline. Jin now in danger. Try to speed themselves up. Flashes over the wall. Damage goes on forward. They've killed off the Ambessa. Aki surviving. Flash from Setup. Onto the Jin. Piercing arrow. And Setup with the recall on the orb ensures Jin is dead. Angel unfortunately falls. Wings go black. Dragon Thunder Talk. And this time they secure the play. Andrews build or a Malignant's Lichbane build on Ari generally. Dark Seals and Infantry 2 for Setup. So we start stacking that one up. If you do well here and Medjai's this game, gives you a lot more damage. 1xM flashes out. Now they're going to try and turn this around. Trying to jump into the backside is Palkia, but that is a very scared Jarvan. Hoya comes on in with the ult. Tries to find the angle. Everyone is ulting here. Setup is TP'd in, looking to get on top of Xiaohao, but it's not going to necessarily keep people alive as ZDZ has to public execution out to safety. Lots of ults blown. Flash on 1xN is significant. Whoa! Galio ult coming on forwards. Aki now in danger himself. Hoya a little split off, set up by the Shield of Daybreak. Flashes over, will likely just die, and EDG get away with a kill there. Ults galore, and this time EDG get one. And critically, Varus down. The Summoner spell is now very aware to being dived. And actually with that top laner kill, hang on, are they going to sneak away the Atakan? Can they do it? They don't quite have the DPS. No, they're staying on it. They can do this. Thunder Talk on about it. Setup TP'd away. They are either giving this up deliberately or don't know. I think the choice surely is here saying, look, we can't fight this. We'll be looking for 1xN. They tried the flank last time and got done in by the Ahri. 1xN cannot face check this. They don't know the Jarvan's there. The Observer toggle. The night is dark and full of Jarvan the 4th. Palkia at half HP, turning on to the Leona. Oh, they got the pick off. Now turning it around on the 1xN who gets locked into the Cataclysm and is dead. But what about the fight afterwards? Aren't going to flash on now. Aki is paranoid in the backside, flashes away. Charm onto ZDZ, trying to heal his way back up. So much Omniva at the level 15 and he won't die. Ari doesn't have enough damage. Curtain call. And Thunder Talker looking at it, going, how the hell did that one happen? We got the pick. Yeah, but you didn't have a way to get out of the Cataclysm. And Ambessa's damage enough for 2 items. Chat, Amber. Such a huge Varus auto attack and grunt fan. Very famously so. So, shout out to you, Amber. Mid lane turret finally falls. Get a lot of question mark pings from our mods. Palkia also going, oh god! Oh no! Goes down to the clips. Unfortunately, Nocturne makes it a little bit darker than that. That is just a very deadly owner. This time the Varus picks it up. Easy kill. This time there's no response save it. I hate you all, they say. But enough. Thank you, people, for being very lovely. We've got a dragon fight to contend with. Aki over the wall. Can get in with the paranoia. So point available. One by Xiaohao Smite by, but the turnaround damage as the unspeakable horror comes on forwards. Body blocking by Hoya. Cataclysm onto Aki. But is that really the best target? I don't know. In comes the hero's entrance and they blow up that Nocturne. But he's already blown his combo. And 1xN is completely untouched. Blowing up Palkia. Setup gets a reset on his ult. Could look for more. Public execution! CDC, backline, mount up from Feather with some Ferromancy. But 1xN still trying to play out on top of a Blast Cone. Needs to try and hop out to safety. But Thunder Talk's bot lane are caught away from absolutely everyone. They've lost the Ahri. They've lost the Nocturne. ZDZ just keeps hopping away. And they blow up everyone. EDG with a sublime team fight. Unreal angles from Ambessa. On an Ambessa. Really wasn't. I thought 1xN had found the pocket. But Setup with all the ult charges still dies for a 4th time this game. It largely involves kicking someone's ankles out. Mid lane turret falls, and now the gold lead will begin to balloon, won't it? 5,000 gold lead for EDG. 20-odd petal lead from the Atakan. We didn't talk about that. 4th item for the Varus, not for the Varus, for the Jin, rather. Who is now 100% crit. He was already doing damage. Now he'll really be stinging. The paranoia. Traded for the Cataclysm. The hero's entrance. And 3 people are dead. It's over. EDG find the seam in this game. And everything comes tumbling apart. It unravels for Thunder Talk. And on this shove, the game will end. Hoya ulted to the backline. And ZDZ's having none of it. A public execution. And EDG swarm the Scion. Say the zombie movie. Stay dead. Inhibitor down. Wave secured. Baron secured. Edward Gaming lose their first game in summer. They will not lose their first series. Back to back. They prove why they are the best team in Group Nirvana.